Hello everyone, this is Dr. Jyoti Gulwani from Rafael BBA College, Vapi. As you all have entered into SYBBA semester 3rd, you know that there are 6 subjects. Out of that, one subject is financial management. So I am going to teach you this subject, financial management. As you all know that this subject is fully new for the students, so basically firstly let us understand what is financial management. We all know that no business can run without money. Business includes industries, it includes vendors, it includes different shop holders, it includes small enterprises also. Each and every business require finance because it is said that finance or money is a lifeblood of any business without which no business can run. So how to handle this money, how to generate money from the market, and how to allocate funds in the different sources will be included in the subject of financial management. So let us firstly start with the introduction of the syllabus. In this, you have to learn 4 chapters. This first chapter includes Introduction to Financial Management, that is, your basic concept will be clear from this chapter number 1, which is having weightage of 25%. It majorly includes meaning and nature of financial management, that is, understanding and concept of financial management will be cleared from here. Then nextly we have to go through the finance related disciplines. Finance related disciplines, that means how finance is concerned with the different subjects, like how it is concerned with the production, how it is concerned with the research, marketing and other departments. So in this disciplines means how it is concerned with the different subjects. Later on we have to understand scope of financial management, that is generally how widely it is spreaded, which includes majorly financial planning, then generation of the funds, allocation of the funds, etc. As we know that no firm can run without any kind of goals. So here we have to also learn goals of business, which includes 2 types, profit maximization and wealth maximization. Then nextly there are different approaches, that is what was the past scenario and what is the current scenario of the finance, as well as there are certain activities concerned with the finance, that how actually it works, which is included in the functions of finance and which is having 3 parts: investment decision, dividend decision, liquid decision. If you are running a business and if you are handling money, then obviously there is a requirement of a manager. Then role of a finance manager is also to be learned by us. And nextly there is a new concept which is totally new for the student, that is concept of time value of money, that actually how money works, what is the present value, what is the future value, is to be learned over here in this unit. So unit number 1 basically includes all the basics related to finance. Next unit includes long-term investment decision, which is having the weightage of 30%. Basically, this chapter is learned by the students in first and second semester economics, and even calculations are also done by them. So here this chapter includes capital budgeting, that is how company are investing in long-term sources. Then they are actually going with the different calculations to go with this long-term decisions. It includes evaluation of the techniques, which is having accounting rate of return, net present value, internal rate of return, and something new is there, that is net terminal value. It also includes profitability index and payback period. Nextly, chapter number 3 includes dividend policy and leverage, which is having the weightage of 20%. This chapter is totally new for the students. In this you have to learn different dividend decisions models actually, and it also includes leverage analysis. Leverage analysis is generally helpful to the business to do certain calculations. So this is fully new, which we will learn further. Chapter number 4, that is unit number 4, is an introduction to working capital, which is having the weightage of 25%. We all know that working capital means regular amount which is required into daily routine transaction for the business. So this chapter includes its meaning, then factors which affects to working capital, as well as how to prepare cash and operating cycle. Cash budget is to be prepared over here to know company's cash income and cash outgoing, through which they will know that what is the remaining balance of the company and how they have to go ahead. So these all things are included in this unit number 4. Further, we will learn with the chapter number 1, which will be there in the next video. So till that, thank you.